and the camera was airing behind the scenes in the closet with the lead pipe.
Clue. Okay. Just random stuff that's going on. But I mean, again, Transformers. I mean, it was a huge thing, and the fact that, I mean, if you check it out, I mean, every couple of years, a new Transformers series has come out. So I mean, it shows the staying power and just how much especially young boys love Transformers.
Yeah, and my nephew is a huge Transformers fan, and not only is he a Transformers fan, but he is a big fan of the original Transformers as well. So he's very consistent on it. It's like going right from the start to now, and that is phenomenal. I honestly love when kids still follow such important toys and story things. And
you could tell we're geeks when we're going off and we're talking about a 1980s cartoon and we're saying that it's important.
Yes, it is important.
Yes, it is important. It
helped make us who we are.
And
we
just look at the history.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we could go on and on and on and on about robots.
We could. Robots is a very big part.
One thing
out
there
will take over the world.
For all you kind of hardcore fans out there is a series that is called Mystery Science Theater 3000, which was what they pretty much had is they had this guy with a couple of puppets that were supposed to be robots, and they had to watch incredibly terrible movies and go off and do commentary over top of the movie.
Isn't that what we do?
Dude, we might actually have to do this. We need to find some really, really bad movies. Hope we don't get sued over doing it.
We're gonna see a really bad movie on this Friday, on Good Friday,
which might have robots in it.
It might have robots.
It's got Batman and the Batmobile, and Batman's wearing super armor to fight Superman. So maybe that classifies as robots?
I don't know. I have no clue. It's Batman, it's Superman.
Superman! Superman.
Wait a minute here. You just did the Batman theme song with a Superman signal.
You know what? They went up and I actually took that from the Lego Batman Beyond game, where if you play as a certain character long enough, they actually do the old Batman, the 1960s Batman theme, and go up and put their own name in it instead.
See, I want to work for a lighthouse so I can do the bat signal all day.
Wouldn't you be worried that ships would crash?
Hell no. Batman will save them. Yep. Batman will save them. If you argue with me, screw you.
Screw me. Don't screw me. Screw you. Never mind. No, this is bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Where is this list? Where is the list?
Yes, where is the list?
Where is the list? I need to go off and try to get
2001 Space Odyssey.
That does not have a robot in it.
It claims it has. It's a
Hal
supercomputer.
Is not a robot. He is a supercomputer.
According to this list, a supercomputer...
Which is wrong. It is wrong. There's a difference between robots and computers.
No, there's not.
Yes, robots can move around. Computers are stuck in one place.
Not all robots can move around. Some of them are decapitated.
Decapitated?
Decapitated.
You also have Tron on this list.
Yes.
And Tron does not have robots in it. It's inside a computer program.
You know what? According to this list, which is...
It is wrong.
Made by MGM.
Wrong. It's wrong.
War of the Planets.
I can't even argue with that because I don't even know what that one is.
It's kind of like, Jesus, War of the Worlds. I got nothing. Alien, Officer Ash, who played by Ian Holm, was an android, and he turned against the whole crew. So
oh yeah, the
evil alien.
There was
androids.
Several androids in that series.
Yes.
When Ryder was played one.
Blade Runner,
which was about a bunch of androids. It was actually about.
It was about a gang of androids.
Well, what it was is that in that story, androids only have a lifespan of 5 years, and you have a bunch of androids trying to go off and to prolong their lives, and they go at it in one of the most vicious ways possible. And there is an alternative ending to that movie where we find out that Harrison Ford's character is in fact an android himself. And I mean, it was really, and in a lot of ways, a very artistic movie. It wasn't as successful as some people were hoping at the time, but it's a huge cult classic now. And I've heard a rumor that they wanted to go off into either reboot the movie or make some sort of sequel to it. I am not really sure.
Well, Superman 3.
See, and I went off and I actually argued with you over this.
And
lost because you went off and you came out with a description of it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. And the reason why I argued with you is because, honestly, Superman 3 sucks, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so we're going to go past Superman 3. How about Rocky 4? 5?
Rocky, it was Rocky 5. No.
It says IV.
Yeah, no, that would be Rocky 4. The interesting story behind that was that was actually a therapy robot for his son, and Sylvester Stallone had this robot work with his son while shooting the movie. And so they went off and got him involved in the movie. And made him a character. So that's kind of like why there was, people were kind of wondering, why was this robot in the movie? Because it seemed to actually take away from it.
True.
And it was really a therapy robot. It was like some interesting therapy that some doctor came up with for, a Stallone's autistic son.
The one I found interesting was actually from 1939, The Phantom Creeps. It was an 8-foot golem-like iron monster, which the creator referred to as his Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
No. Another one, which is an animated kind of robot, was the Iron Giant.
Yeah, which I'm surprised it's taken us this long to even bring up.
Oh, it's cartoon. It's made by a computer. It doesn't exist according to your...
It's a robot. It has legs. It eats things. It's a robot.
I eat things. I have legs.
You're not made of metal. Not yet.
I have metal in my stomach. Pee-wee's Playhouse...
Yeah, I think there was a robot butler or something like that.
It was Conky 2000.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
And that's the end of my list.
That's the end of your list. I mean, and that's just touching on, the subject. I mean, again, when we
I don't like when you say that's just touching on the subject and you touch my elbow. That's just creepy. We're just touching on this subject.
I'm sorry. But, I mean... I'm going to wait for you to stop laughing. No, I'm not. But, I mean, robots have been a huge thing both in TV and movies, as I've said. I mean, you brought up earlier about Lost in Space. I mean, that got turned into a movie with Matt LeBlanc in 98.
Better known as Joey from Friends.
Yeah, better known as Matt LeBlanc. I don't know.
LeBlanc?
LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah, we are officially Matt LeBlanc. Your name is now Matt LeBlanc. Or Bank, or whatever we want to call you on this show. We're going to go off, and we're going to bring up Matt LeBlanc on every episode, and I'm going to go off and find a new way to Yeah, okay, I'm going to just mispronounce your name, and I'm going to mispronounce apparently.
Okay, yeah, so obviously robots, big important in film. Aliens, of course, is another one.
And thank you, Captain, for going off and bringing us this conversation so we can enlighten everyone listening.
So you go from being Russian to being British.
Yes.
I almost said Greek.
Wait a minute. I was not doing a Russian accent.
Yes, you were.
When was I doing a Russian accent? I have no idea.
So we should end our show before the world
Wait a minute. When was I doing a Russian accent?
Earlier, when you screwed up again.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. You realize I'm just doing this to mess with you.
I know.
Okay, good.
Let's end the show.
I suppose we can.
On a happy note.
I think we should end it on a sad note.
Okay.
I can't think of a sad note, so let's just do the happy note.
Okay, so you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow me at RealCaptFizz, at RealCaptainFizz. Stop staring at me like that.
You can follow me at That Mask Guy. By the way, those GIFs, those GIFs, or whatever the hell they are on Twitter. I can't figure out whether they're the greatest thing that ever happened to Twitter or if they're the worst thing that's ever happened to Twitter.
A little bit of both.
Probably a little bit of both. I'm having way too much fun with it on another one of my Twitter accounts. You can follow the show, getting back on the subject, at FizzMash Show. And you can go to www.fizzmashow.com. And there will be links to all three of our Twitter accounts, plus a link to our Facebook page where the captain and my alternative personality go off and post things almost all the time.
Yes. On what, Facebook? Yes, we post.
Crackbook.
Oh, on Crackbook.
Yeah, Crackbook.
Oh. Way to talk about Rob Ford. Oh,
Yeah,
sad note.
At least you can't embarrass Toronto anymore.
Yes, true. Okay, let's continue on this.
You know what, guys? On that note, good night, God bless, may the force be with you.
Don't forget to find us on iTunes. Yes, we're on iTunes. So, as always, stay frosty. Good night, everybody.
Good night.